Champion. We remain here. It's your boy Jay Black, AK Black Man. Shake my hand. Mr. Shake the building in the building. How you doing?
Appreciate you having me, man. Feeling good. Happy to be here.
Ready for the holidays?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Speaking of special days, real fast. Scorpio love.
Yeah, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's also Organic's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday,
Happy
Organic.
birthday to Organic. But we hit double back on a few battles that dropped. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is arguably, I love Sick versus AWAR, but I feel like this is either neck and neck or this probably was the battle of the weekend.
This was very close between those two.
If I had to go Nitty Ilmac, right? I'll put that in third. This is debatable between those two battles.
There's a lot in each, man.
Yeah,
there's a lot in each.
A lot of conversation.
I might actually edge this one slightly.
I'm not mad at that.
I might edge this one slightly, man.
I'll edge this one slightly because I feel like there's more of a debate for this battle.
And it was like more of like a sleeper battle going into it. So the fact that it actually jumped to like people saying this is the battle of the night, I think that gives it the edge, man. This is a good one.
This is a battle I didn't know that I needed and liked.
Two great pens.
To be here with this and to have them both come at this capacity, salute to y'all. We appreciate y'all. Happy Flex and Jay the Nightmare, we appreciate y'all. You know, wonderful battle. Overall, how you feel about this? All three rounds, just
yeah. I mean, all 3 rounds, you had a little bit. You know, Medflex has that kind of like complex. I don't want to say complex pen, but he kind of sneaks up on you. Yeah. When he hits it with that punch, you're like, oh, that's where he was going. And Jay the Nightwing, man, he had an incredible 3rd round. He had an incredible 1st round too. The closers, I love when these battlers have strong closers, and I think each of these guys, they know how to open and close a round. So that's like one of my favorite things when I see a rapper really come full circle and close the round. And I think that happened at least once every round from each of these guys. So
sloppy, dusty, soft, the unmitigated gall, the temerity. This should have 100,000 views. At minimum, today it should have 50,000. At minimum, 50,000 today. Stop sleeping. We can get into this though. First round, I believe Jay went first.
Correct.
Pineapples on a pizza.
Yep.
And y'all try to call it Hawaiian. Treason. Can't do that.
The nerve to call it Hawaiian.
Peter out the way. Now we targeting Brian.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
He might not be a griffin, but if I'm lying, I'm flying.
I thought that was dope. The red herring fallacy. I did this again. It's kind of hard to jot down barbs from them because I feel like each and everything they say means something.
Especially in that 3rd.
Yeah, it's hard to jot down.
I had to stop. I'm just like,
Me too.
I'm just going to say he had an amazing 3rd.
Because I think the normal mind, like, yo, this ain't a punch, so I don't really care for it. But he says, speaking directly to me is how bodies get frozen. I don't need a punch.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't need to, and it just sounds super believable.
Just like pain and tears be coming out of me, blaming on my allergies. Like, it's like, that's what I like. That's what I like.
I'm going to steal that, yo. Speaking directly to me, that's how our bodies is frozen, bro. Like, please stop messing with me, bro. Come on, man.
I know.
I'll put you in a state where the cost of living is way more expensive.
I thought that was probably one of his best lines of the round for him. Yeah, that was a hate.
You had one job like it came with a pension.
That pension line was crazy. Jay, what are we doing? Coming out of the gate like this.
Like you knew where the battle was going. I feel like this. I'm like, yo, Mr. Manflex, you got around to like uphill. It's kind of different.
Probably the first Samoan y'all ever met. Talking about being in Toronto, and for him, it'll be the last one. Yeah, so he had a very, very good 1st round from Jay the Nightwing.
And again, I thought, like, how you gonna match this? The round is good, but I'm like, it can be beat. But how you gonna match this? If this is his 1st round, I feel like he writes uphill a lot of times. So how you gonna? And he does it. Yeah, man. Shout out to Flex.
Great 1st round.
He did the phones in the sky, and he said, tell me what a Nightwing does. Like, I thought that was hilarious. Jay Hove, and you not the Z into the blue IV, factor in the 6,
Fire.
like 2 times 3. Do not place yourself at Hell's Gate and bring a locksmith. He went out on a limb. No hands, went out on a limb. Prosthetics, the A-word cross reference.
You got all this size and you want to talk, man. Throw a punch. Nobody's scared of you. Shit, if I'm willing, Jada, then why can't we swing?
Can't we swing? He's back to back with it.
It was the day that he told Loso.
Oh, shit.
For 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious. The OG for OGs.
To make the floor,
Oh, that whole
stop
approach
spinning.
Right there. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Come on,
he
man.
was going in on the make the floor thing. You know,
Yeah.
he had some angles mixed in with the in with the bars too. You know, so
Donate a wing to the hospital. That was dope.
I thought that line was crazy.
Donate a wing to the
Similarities
hospital.
between me and the doctor's group, not much, but we'll both donate a wing to a hospital. What? Then I was just gonna say his closer, but if you had more than that,
listen, the worst effing wingman since my friend likes you. I thought that was hilarious. I think he did more than enough to take the first round for me.
Yeah, he had that
Hawaii.
He had the Hawaii license plate thing. Aloha, so hi and goodbye at the same time. That was a great closer. I had flex round 1, man.
I had flex round 1. Clear edge for me. Second round, if you want to start off, kick it off, Jay in the second.
Yeah, he had like an okay rebuttal in the first. I mean, in the second, you know.
For the six factor, yeah.
Yeah. Then he said they saw skill when they found you, but he said it wrong, and I skill sawed you in the pitch. Fire, talking about tools, you know. I'm a contractor, you know, I like that.
If you wasn't recognized in life, death is nothing new. Something simple like that, but how he says it, I think is dope.
Oh, yeah.
If you wasn't recognized in life, so your death won't be nothing new.
It was fire.
Found matter like Greek philosophers.
Oh yeah, they thought you was mad till they found matter like Greek philosophers.
Fire.
Telling you, they sneak up on you, man.
And to me, I didn't really write on everything he said right here, but I feel like this approach was, and how he expanded something that's so like small and something big, and it made sense all the way through, and I loved it.
Yep.
The Rum Nitty, you remember he had a similar line? The whole volume down.
He took that all the way to the end.
All the way to the end.
All the way to the end.
And then he hit it then too, like.
Talking about that line, he was making fun of him, like, oh, you thought you said it first, but that was your biggest line, and that's all you had. And he said it's something like, he don't write like that. That's what his mama cried, reading his letter for suicide. When I do the job, I'll let you decide.
Been on a volume card. He had every battle event, headlining. So when he said the line, it was something they had to respect. And he had more haymakers that round. For you, that was your best. And all that did was give me an angle. So please stop, because you could have held that power, keeping your volume down, like a screenshot.
Yeah, he took it all the way to the end. He said, you could have held that power. Hold the volume down like a screenshot.
Like, to me, that was powerful.
Yeah.
It made sense all the way through. It was direct. I like the angle. He said B.E.T. Mother Trucker. First room shaker you had was from Rum Nitty. First headline in the newspaper.
Oh, yeah. I'll give you the
this,
first headline in the newspaper.
I thought this was a way better round than his first. And
he said Rum land in a bar is the only time we've seen Flex with a room shaker.
Part of me messing up. Part of me.
No, it's not messing up. I just wanted to say it again because I thought that was crazy.
Yeah.
So.
Now, Mad Flex in a second.
Right.
I feel like he tries to get momentum fast in his rounds. Like every time he opens, it's a pretty good open.
Yep.
I'm gonna stop him until the searchlight reveals the Nightwing, like the bat signal. Thought that was dope. The king in check, repositioning. If he calls smack, his name pops up as what might have been. Thought that was hilarious.
Yep.
Do that. I thought this was fire because he's a mechanic or whatever.
Yeah.
Do that one thing you do and F up a classic. I'm like, damn.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit, that would. Then he went to the bolt. You're nuts. Popping like a JavaScript. Good round.
Yeah.
Good round. He obviously had more, but good round.
I brought a 30-piece wing. You coming over for lunch? I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah. I thought it was a good round from both. Good writing from both specifically, but I edged Jay in this round.
Come on, y'all know what it is already.
Yeah.
It's always 1-1 going into the third.
1-1.
You feel me? It's 1-1 going into the third, ladies and gentlemen. So how you feel about this third round between these two, the closer of these two?
Third round, I mean, this is kind of, where it starts to get a little crazy because you got to start splitting hairs, and Jay comes in with this third round, and it's like, I mean, where is this coming from? I mean, he started getting real deep with it. And
very deep.
Yeah.
Very specific things about the culture 20 years from then, like, where are we going to go with it?
He was talking about, he started off with, talking about his grandmom, and then he started doing some, family talk. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, I'm sincerely sorry for all that, everything in the past. He goes, but not for this.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not going to forget that. And then not forget a lot of ish. That was funny.
Yeah. Then he started going into some like soliloquy almost. And he's like, this is recidivism. Y'all want correction, then just revisit the bars. I thought that was fire. Doesn't matter if I'm in the kitchen or in the garage. I'm a Michelin star. What? Jay's going crazy in this third. Still top 5 on the app and ain't even been on the cards? Like, he's talking facts there.
At least that's what he heard.
Yeah,
he don't have real.
Oh yeah, because he doesn't have the app anymore. You know, I hear you. But yeah, they booked a Jay that wouldn't look away from a Tyson stare. He's just going in these pockets where he's just talking.
I don't have the notes, but he said the Tyson stare to the bite my ear. He'd be doing me a favor.
He'd be doing me a favor if he bites my ear, saving me from hearing the voices at night I hear. What? Yeah, he's like, this is where I was like, all right, I gotta stop writing them down because I was just.
He started getting into like heavy substance.
Yeah, I was just going.
Yeah. I'll see you in my nightmares, as if I have any. Glass of moonshine is hindsight clear. Like you taking the night during the blackout was a bright idea. For you, a blonde moment. For you, a blonde moment. Well, I'm knowing I can make highlights here, but
like I'm not typing out the whole round.
Yeah.
But basically, he was going in. He was talking about speaking for people trying to pay for their rent, punching holes in the wall, and like. Kids, he wants the kids to not be made fun of for having their clothes.
For men leaving home at 6, getting home at 6, working OT shifts, so when their kids go to school, no one says it looks like their clothes don't fit. I am the chosen.
Or something, so I said I had to stop writing because it was just so like beautifully written. Like the stir was fire.
I feel like this is one of the reasons why this is probably, if not the best battle from that weekend, from both days, because. This might come down to preference at this point because I feel like he went off a little bit. Not to say like he went off as terms of not attacking Madflex, but it's like I feel like he said something that had to be said in the culture.
Right.
For the culture.
Yeah. I say if you don't remain focused on how far we as a culture were supposed to get, it won't mean shit. We was only kids when we approached this. And without growth, these are the results we get. So before I close...
And kind of bringing it back to Madflex and then like, yo, you build collector. You know, that's called being that's
welcome
adulting.
To adulting.
Welcome to adulting. You feel me? Like, I cried about that. You know what I'm saying? But I think Madflex had a fire round as well.
Yeah, he came with it in the third too.
Yeah, out the gate. He said something about the J attached to a number.
I'm a sneakerhead. I've seen a lot of J's out here, and there comes a point you just associate them with a number.
What? Oof.
And he's saying like
associated with a number.
And then I think before he gets into that, he's like, yeah, you're gonna have a third round like this.
Yeah.
You need it. Like,
yeah, he actually said like you're gonna have a deep third round.
Yeah. So the ping pong match, I love it, man.
The fuck you got a real talk third? Don't bother. You wouldn't need it if you weren't such a slow starter.
Yeah,
it's fire.
He did have one bar I did not like. I gotta mention this one, Madflex. He had the Joe Carter. Yeah. When he hit a walk-off against the Phillies in 1993, he said, walk off in the 6th after a J get hit in the dome like Joe Carter. Yeah. I don't like that. Not in Philly, Madflex. Fire around, but just not that bar, all right? Yeah. I had to get that one off. But yeah, he had the Jonai bar was fire. Like, what the F is Jay doing here? Yeah, like we all had that same question,
That was crazy. What the F is Jay doing here?
Talking about the spelling of Jonai's name. Yeah. He was going to be on the blackout list, and we were going to say, what the F is Jay doing here? 8-ball corner pocket. I'm done with the game unless there's scratch involved. Then he had like the Twitter line right when it I guess that was closer to kind of when it happened, but I thought it was still a fire bar. We've heard it a few times, but everyone's seen an X where the wing used to be. Still coincided with Jay the Nightwing, so it was fire. Check out all them Usos. They can't even tell he's Samoan like Yokozuna.
Yeah.
He's Samoan, folks. He's not Japanese, I can tell you that. But
Step in the flex. You trying to tell me that Wing got some hot ones? Every round I've seen is a temperature check. And no one give a fuck about this battle. Win the war. Do what you did tonight, then do it 9 more times. Let me know who's clean out here. I'll tell you, Jay. Rum and Shine and Rex, Lux and Ice and Ness. We love the vibe it sets, but if Jay can't keep the house clean, do not talk to me like I'm an uninvited guest.
Jay can't keep the house clean. Do not talk to me like an uninvited guest. Wing will not change a world without the butterfly effect. I mean, I thought it was a great battle. Great third round from both. I did give Jay the third because I think it was probably...
I gave the third to Maflex.
Wow, really?
I like the more of the the attack. I appreciate it.
Because it was more direct. Yeah, okay, I understand that.
I appreciate the message from Jay. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'll say. He's Samoan, so he automatically won. RJ, you got it. Relax. You all right?
No more pineapple on the pizza. All right.
I had Maflex.
Oh, I'm not mad at that. Yeah, his pen, all three, was very consistent.
Yeah.
He had closers, like I said, in each round, and maybe he was just a little bit more direct. I'm taking points off for the Joe Carter bar.
At all.
Yeah.
All right, that's how we had it for
that battle. So I got 2-1, hell of a battle.
Fire battle.
Would you consider that like a battle of the year contender? Or?
Yes.
Yeah,
definitely, because I feel like Blackout was a pretty good event.
Definitely.
If you mixed both days, because a lot of events is not 2 days.
Right.
So you got to think about that when we do what we do. A lot of events are not 2 days. So the fact that they had stuff in day 1 and stuff in day 2, if it was all in one day, you cut off that battle, this battle, they had a lot of stuff to work with.
A lot of good battles.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of good battles, yep.
It means a lot that they was battle of the week, and if I had a cover, they would be on it.
That's right.
So we will have
deservingly
coverage,
so, yep.
That's how we got it. Please donate to Champion of the Year. Champion!